Hey everyone, Laura Brandao, president of AFR, and I am here with my good friend Keith Kemph, the president and CEO of the Blackfin Group. And we are here to hear a little bit about Keith's story of how he came into our industry and why he has joined me as being a NAMMBA Visionary. Keith, thanks so much for being with us today. And here's your first question. Tell us your story. How did you come into the mortgage industry?
Fair enough. Great question. Thanks so much, Laura, for having me. It's really a pleasure to be here and just hopefully share a couple ideas and a little bit of tell my story just for a quick second to help inspire others to get involved in the Visionary program. So how did I get in the industry? I was really, fresh out of college, kind of struggling to find my way, trying to find a career that had a promising, opportunities ahead that would be challenging me and allowing me to grow as a person, as a professional. And it was just dumb luck after interview that I ended up meeting with a gal named Diane, and I always call it my Diane moment in life, because she was the one who saw the drive in me. She saw that I was really searching for an opportunity where I could really grow. And she gave me the challenge and said, hey, I'll go ahead and bring you in and start you at a very low level. But this opportunity can be what you make of it over the course of your career. And so I stepped into the industry some 30 years ago, and as a loan collector, quite frankly, on the finance side of the business. So that's how I ended up getting into the business. And quite honestly, it's just treated me extremely well over the last 30 years, been able to grow my career from one opportunity to the next. And it was all because of that one moment in time where somebody saw something in me and they knew that I had the drive and the commitment to wanting to be the best at what I do. And they gave me, in that 45-minute time frame that we had, they gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. And so that's how I got in the business.
I love that. And I have to tell you, Keith, that's not the first time I heard of a quote Diane story. There are many mortgage professionals, very successful mortgage professionals, that had that same moment where that person saw something and gave an opportunity, and the rest is history, so to speak. So that leads me to the next question. You are part of the NAMMBA Visionary team. Actually, you're one of our ambassadors. So tell us, why did you want to be part of the NAMMBA Visionary program?
Yeah, funny quick story behind that. I got this email that said my name was mentioned in a LinkedIn post, and so I had to go check it out. So I clicked on it, and I for the last 25, 30 years, I've been heads down, like you, building departments, teams, organizations, and growing the success of what's going on and in the industry. And I tried to give some of my time, be on a board of another charity outside the industry. And it was the moment that I opened up that link where my name was posted and you're trying to draw attention to me. I actually clicked on it, started reading about what is the Visionary program. And my first thought was, well, you guys are just trying to, recruit new association fees. And then I started reading it and I'm like, oh no, this is very intent on its focus to really grow the next generation of leadership and producers and contributors in our industry. It was an earnest approach and strategy with a lot of meaning and intent behind it that would last for generations to come. And that's where I challenged myself and said, after having my head down all these last 25, 30 years, I need to pause and think about what is it I'm giving back to the industry that's given me so much. And that's where I said, you know what, it's not an opportunity to get involved and not a networking opportunity like most people think of these kinds of associations and memberships. I have a responsibility after how much this industry has given to me to give back and try and pave the way forward and pay it forward for other individuals particularly those that were recruiting right out of college, to give them that opportunity, give them that Diane moment. And I thought, you know, there's no better way to put pressure on yourself and to be held accountable to that commitment to wanting to do this than to be a part of something that's special like the Visionary program and be a Visionary ambassador. So that's ultimately why I got involved and became a Visionary ambassador, because I understand that, you know, individually we can do good things, but collectively we can do great things.
Absolutely. And I know, you know, you are right. It was very intentional. It was very strategic, you know, what we are looking to do. And to give you a little bit of history, I mean, I know, you know, we all know Tony Thompson. He's an amazing individual, and what he started at NAMMBA is incredible. And I remember meeting, you know, having a discussion about Mission 2025 a year ago. And we spoke about these chapters and we spoke about these college students. And then COVID happened. Now we're looking at April of 2020. And I remember seeing a post, same thing. I saw a LinkedIn post where Megan posted about the Visionary program. When I reached out, I said my first question was, how are you going to do this during a pandemic? Because I know you were doing chapters. And she said, Laura, we're in beta for the Talent Hub, a system that will actually put together students along with mortgage companies. Right there, that was it. We're in, we're doing this, we're building this together. And like you said, Keith, and you said it so well, this is our responsibility, all of our responsibility, because as we all know, we've been blessed. We've been given great opportunities within our industry. And therefore, it's time to pay it forward, look behind us, and bring in those students into our industry. Now, also, Keith, I'd like you to mention, we're speaking about career pathing. I would like to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, so, you know, interesting. I think our organization does a really good job of, you know, being able to position ourselves and the features and benefits of being able to recruit top talent and be able to get talent to come to our organization based on our culture, our commitment to people, their training and whatnot. But I always take it one step further, particularly with my clients, where at the end of the day, I challenge them to not only think about what is it that they're doing from a recruiting and training standpoint to get people on board, but what is it that they're doing to contribute to the long-term professional development and growth of their staff, of their people. And the way that you do that, and I try to compel them to consider that, is through a career pathing opportunity. Road mapping, basically a career pathing strategy within your organization so that you can not only attract, but also grow the talent of your organization. Ultimately, it'll help reduce your turnover costs. It'll help enrich your organization. And now you have employees that are not only looking at what is the job that I have to do at hand, but also what can I be doing to contribute to the success of the next generation that's coming up underneath me, and as well to the success of the roles that are around me. You know, John Maxwell does a great job in his book, 360-Degree Leadership, of basically talking about how you need to not only be thinking about yourself, but think about those that, you know, are surrounding you to help bring organizational success. Career pathing really delivers on that mindset and forces your organization to go through a paradigm shift that'll pay dividends for years to come. Not only for your organization, but dividends in terms of how well you develop your staff and prepare them for greater success in their future.
Yeah, I love that. And that's, you know, I know you had said, well, NAMMBA isn't necessarily the networking part of it. I actually think it really is, because think about even us as an example. We didn't even know each other in the industry. We've been together in this industry for all these years. And now we're part of NAMMBA Visionary program, both on this mission together. And just with what you've shared, we've all learned from you. So thank you so much for your insights, your perspectives, for being part of the NAMMBA Visionary program and being an ambassador. We truly appreciate it. And thank you for everything that you've done for our industry.
Well, and likewise, thank you, Laura. Appreciate the time. Thanks so much.